Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to the Nexus. In today's video, we're taking a look at Zagara.
I have nothing to say, but I made it for a stream, so have some bits.
Thank you. Doing this live on Twitch with our behind-the-scenes day that we do about once a week. If you'd like to stop by and watch some Heroes videos, usually on a Tuesday or a Friday, depending if it's a patch week, or maybe a Thursday. It's sometime. Come by. Zagara was changed in the newest patch, but it wasn't a big change. On paper, that change was the Nydus Network now allows you to dictate the direction that you exit the Nydus from. Previously, it would always exit from the bottom, and if the bottom was blocked, it was to the right. Is that correct? I remember doing a video not long ago for Zagara on the Haunted Mines, and I was like, oh, this is a great Nydus location, and I put it in one of those little cubby holes. Where the grass leads into, and then I couldn't use that Nydus because you couldn't leave the cubbyhole from the left. It was always coming out of the right, so it completely wasted it. It's a change that needed to happen. It's a change that I'm very glad that happened. She wasn't changed in any other way, but Zagara is a great character, and I might as well play her. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Garden Terror map today. Hey, man. Zagara is one of those characters that is fantastic at the mechanics of the game that so many people forget now. I've been really frustrated for the last few games because people just don't soak XP. Zagara is the queen of soaking XP. Also, running the AC in the background today, just bringing it up just to say I did. We do have a filter up, but my mic settings are a little bit different. So if you can hear the AC, my bad. Just needed to cool off. Like I said, we're doing these live on stream, so been sitting here for a couple hours. Gets a little hot in this room. I am going to go middle for the fight at the beginning. We're picking up Infest at level 1. Infest is going to make it so any archer minions nearby all of a sudden deal increased damage. Nice stun into the scroll of sealing for our friendly Deckard King. I'm not trying to do anything too ridiculous here. In fact, I am going to be leaving right now, heading up to the top lane. If you've never seen Zagara before, her Q ability is the Baneling Barrage. This allows her to throw 4 individual little Banelings forward. Excuse me. The positioning of these Banelings is kind of important. You want them to... Oh, he's smart. He went for the Mana Addict. You want him to kind of splash everything in the lane, so positioning yourself off to the side, and then throwing them at the mage minion can be a great way of pushing the lane down faster. Oh, it looks like he is playing Kael'thas correctly. You don't see that every day. You don't see that every day, boys. Whoop. I wish my minions would target him. I would have won that. I would have won that, no problem. Our W ability is the Hunter Killer, and this is basically your I'm going to win the lane for the next few seconds button. So what I like to do is reserve the Hunter Killer for when someone comes up to try to contest me. Like right now, I want this globe, so we use the Hunter Killer to zone this guy away. And he will be pushed all the way back to his tower, and then when I decide I want another globe, we push up again with the Hunter Killer. It only has a 14-second cooldown, and you're not going to be getting globes any faster than that, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I kind of use it for. The Roach drop, the Infested drop, is great at soaking up enemy damage. Also pretty good. Illidan's back in the middle lane, so we're going to push pretty hard here. Also really good at absorbing tower hits for your minions. They can take a couple hits before your minions get there if you drop them early. And then the minion wave will just push up, and you get more out of your minion wave that way. Illidan for the enemy team is dead. We're just going to continue to spread Creep. Creep is our trait, and it allows us to get vision of the area. It increases our movement speed. Yeah, increases our movement speed. Used to also increase your health regen, but that was a little too busted, and we had to fix that. They had to take that away. So the first objective of the game is coming up soon. I'm kind of debating what I want here. Do we want Serrated Spines, or do we want Medusa's Blades? I really like Serrated Spines. I don't know how useful it's going to be in this particular match, though. And usually I save Serrated Spines for when I can actually deal some damage to my lane combatant. And with a Kael'thas being in my lane, the odds of that happening aren't too good. So we're going to go for Medusa's Blades, and we're going to push the lane a little bit faster than we would be able to otherwise. Oh, man. This guy's accurate. I'm going to have to trade. Woo! Woo! Go! Go, Zagara! Run! Run! Oh, goodness me. Oh, nice gank. Is he gonna get up? You got that. Good job. Good job. We are going to be joining our team up in the top lane to get this objective. The enemy team looks like they're already clearing a little bit of the bottom lane, which is totally fine. At level 7, we are going to go for the Bile Drop because it gives us flat damage, and then damage increases as we continue to land the ability. So we're going to be using this mostly to clear lanes anyway. So if we're able to stack up any extra damage whatsoever, that's going to be a benefit to our character. Let's go ahead and lay down a little bit more creep. What do you know? There's an Alarak waiting in that bush. I mean, we should... Woo! That was a little more than I was expecting there. We don't want to get comboed here, so I'm going to be moving out. We're going to focus this Kael'thas, who's out of position here. Force him back. We are going to have some problems with this Illidan if he continues to chase, but it looks like the team's doing a great job of cleaning him up. We're going to drop some roaches in on that Alarak there to get that damage in. We have 2 stacks on our roach drop already. And before too much damage is done, we're just going to rotate up here, throw out the Baneling so it splashes the most minions possible, and continue soaking our lane. Let's go ahead and spread a little bit more creep. If you have all 3 stacks of creep, you're probably doing something wrong. Just a general rule of thumb there. As Kael'thas oh, no! Get away! Why didn't he charge? Why didn't you charge, little bud? What happened? You get out of here. Go away. Stop killing my creep. I'm gonna put more down. Yo, free damage. That's like the ideal scenario for actually picking up the serrated spines. When you have an enemy team member that's just gonna sit there and try to trade into you, that's the dream. By the way, casual kill on Kael'thas. Potentially a casual kill on Diablo if he's not too careful. I mean, he is clearing out my creep, but... Oh, just missed by an inch. Oh, I thought I got him. With that death thing, I thought I got him. All right, we are level 10, which means we have the Nydus Network. This means we never need to go back to the base ever again. This is also what was just changed. So we can hop into the Nydus. This means we're going to be regenerating our health, as you can see next to my beautiful face. And now, we just click any direction on this, and that's where we leave. Great common sense quality of life change. Glad it's there. The friendly team does have the objective ready to go. I need you to back to the base again to get the plant. I mean, I can. I can if we need to.
Nicely done.
All right, we're pushing with our dudes. 4 members of the enemy team are located in the middle lane. They don't have the hunt yet, so we're relatively safe. Kael'thas is not stopping us any longer. So, we're going to get some split push value up here in the top lane, boys. Kael'thas is coming up right now, though, and I just used my Nydus. Also, one thing we should mention about... Let's dodge that. One thing we should mention about the Nydus Network is you also get cooldown reduction whenever you auto-attack if you are on creep. This means you could throw out way more hunter killers than before. You could throw out way more roach drops than before. And... it means you can push your lanes down significantly easier. Kael'thas is missing right now. Can't push any further into that, but we'll just continue to auto-attack. Let's put some creep down over here. The friendly team's doing a great job of pushing down the bottom lane while I have all of their attention up top. He's moving forward, so we'll just hit him with some banelings. Drop some roaches to tank this minion wave. He needs to be careful. You need to be careful. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. You should be the one that's afraid. You should be the one. You're dead.
Enemy slain.
Okay.
Your terror.
Gonna go back into my little Nydus. What? Just put my head in there for a second, get all my health back. There are two really, really good options at level 13. We have Hydralisk Transfusion, which allows us to heal every time one of our Hydralisk attacks. And we also have the extremely good Protective Coating. I usually go for Protective Coating. It can help out versus ganks if the Illidan does go for the hunt. The Illidan has not picked his talent yet. So I'm not going to focus on picking my talent yet either. One is better for burst damage, one is better for lane sustain. So we're kind of going to see what he does before we do anything. I took a quick trip across the map just to lay down some more Nydus entry points, and now I have quick and easy access to all three lanes, so we can start team fighting with our team a little bit more. He went for Metamorphosis. We're going to go for the Hydralisk Transfusion. We're going to heal, boys. So whenever we're in a fight, I'm just going to throw this out. We're going to heal for any damage that we may actually take. Oh, Diablo doesn't like me. We need to make sure that we are indeed on creep all of the time as well, because this creep is going to be giving us cooldown reduction so we can throw out more of our Hydralisk. Great stun combo there by the friendly team. Beautiful. Wow, this is night and day compared to the last game. Everyone's playing great. We don't have another Nydus just yet, but I will be making my way up top pretty quick. With Serrated Spines, we can kill out these little flower camps super fast. I want to make sure this doesn't get pushed in too hard. Keeping an eye on my mini-map all the time, just so we can keep the lanes under control, but also move in to help out our team with the objective at a moment's notice as well. Looks like Malthael did pick up their camp, and that's going to be pushing the top lane. So I'm going to push in the top lane a little bit more as well while they're getting that objective. Now, the cooldown reduction does not stack with Serrated Spines. Just because you have 3 auto attacks does not mean you get triple the cooldown reduction. We should be able to heal for all of the damage that Kael'thas just did to us just by sending out that Hydralisk. I'm going to try to slow these guys down with Banelings. Looks like it worked. And pick up that objective. Nicely done. Send in a roach on this guy. I couldn't tell if that was friendly or enemy, to be honest. Good execute on the enemy team's Kael'thas. I'm going to clear this lane to get the Regen Globe. Hey, it wasn't on me that time. What a novel idea. Putting more creep down just so we can attack on it. And I'm going to go. Looks like Lee Min's got it under control, actually. I was going to clean up the bottom lane really fast. Muradin is picking up the objective. I almost let that one go. I didn't go back in time. We are going to go for the Mutalisk. Hunter Killer summons a Mutalisk instead. This has a 30-second duration rather than an 8-second duration. What that means is you can jump to the middle lane here.
Good to see you streaming, Pally.
Thank you for the bits. Jump to the middle lane here. Throw out a Mutalisk. Remember, it flies. And then while we're waiting on that cooldown to come back, we hop up to the top lane. And then we throw out another Mutalisk. This gives us XP in both lanes at the same time. And allows us to... Well, we only heal if we attack heroes. Never mind. I was going to say, and it allows us to heal for free as well. Half the friendly team picked up the objective. The other half is roaming down to the bottom lane right now. Let's see if we can help out our Decker Kane, who is in a little bit of trouble. Looks like we are going to get a really easy kill on Diablo and Kael'thas, and execute on Illidan for another pickup. And we're pushing into the tier 2 defenses now. Another Mutalisk spawned. You know what, team, I'll be right back. I want to make sure our other lanes are pushing as well so we can stay ahead on XP.
Insert
so
original comment here.
Great comment. We'll just go to the middle lane, auto attack one time, get the cooldown reduction, go rejoin our team so we can continue to spiral out of control. Hop in the Nydus, hop back out, and keep pushing for, hopefully, the win. I mean, I imagine we could win with this. We need to put creep down so we get the CDR. Roach is dropping down to try to get some stacks. Didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. Let's move out of the APOC here. Keep poking these guys with the Banelings. Remember, we already have Mutalisk attacking Diablo, so we have that health regen already rolling, already working in our favor. We have another Mutalisk out on Alarak now, giving us that health back, as well as a Deckard Cain giving us potions like a real bro. Throw down a little bit more creep, throw down a little bit more creep. Send another Mutalisk out on the enemy team's Kael'thas. Another Roach drop on Diablo, getting our stacks even higher. Easy pickup there. The Banelings don't go through that! Come on!
You've collected
really?
And I see your terror is growing nicely.
All right, back up to the top lane. We have his sadism debuff on us, so we do kind of need to be careful that we don't die. Let's get a Mutalisk going up here. Auto attack a few times so we can get more than one. They don't have the hunt, so we're not in any danger of being ganked. We have vision of everything on the map right now. So there's another Mutalisk. We have two pushing this lane. I'll stick around for a second longer and get a third, but now I'm going to be on my way. So that's 3 abilities we have passively pushing this lane right now. Don't even have to do anything for it. You motherfucker. I see you. I see you doing that. I see you killing my thing. Let's put down another Nydus here.
There, your terror has come to
No! I was a second too late. Yeah. We're going to be pushing the core with this objective, which is absolutely the right thing to do. Let's auto attack on our creep so we can get more Mutalisks. Ooh, get out of that. We do kind of need to be careful here. Would help if I didn't run into that stuff. Whoop, out of that. I don't have any creep here that I can put down as new creep, but I have the old creep that's still here. Yeah, I think we just won. And that is the power of being ahead on XP, which is why you should soak your fucking lanes! You know, and a good team that made the right decisions. It wasn't just me getting XP, just so we're all clear.
Enemy defeated.
Okay,
Good
so,
essence.
Is that a big Zagara change? No. Is it a nice Zagara change? Absolutely. Does help out, nice quality of life. Personally, I think it should have happened months and months and months and months ago, but I am not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Thank you for that quality of life change, Blizzard. I love you. If you want to follow along with the build at home, we went for Infest, into Medusa's Blades, Bile Drop, Nydus Network, Hydralisk Transfusion. Again, the armor here is really good as well if the enemy team has a lot of dive. Then we went for the Mutalisk for the split pushing capabilities, as well as the longer duration, which ties in perfectly with the Hydralisk Confusion. Also, the Mutalisks, their auto attack can cleave. I don't know if you get health back for each of those cleaves or not, but it's pretty good. But it's good. It's good stuff. I love characters I can just get XP on because no one gets XP in a quick match. It's sad times. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.